City of Spanish Fort moving ahead with the development of Valor Park on the Causeway, and also they're buying another piece of waterfront property on the east end.
$3 million in GOMESA funding. That's what's making all of this happen. Our Hal Sherrick has been following this story really for the last several years and has your update.
It's one of the prettiest views along Mobile Bay. From this piece of property just west of Felix's Fish Camp, visitors have a view of the USS Alabama to the west, the Daphne shoreline to the east, and shorebirds working the mudflats to the south. A $1.9 million investment by Spanish Fort will transform the overgrown, neglected property to one that's sure to attract a lot of visitors. Chris Walker has been coming here since Argero's convenience store was in business here. He's glad to hear what's ahead.
In the wintertime when it gets really low tides, I've been out here and you can walk way out there. Yeah, I think so. It's a great place. That it's overgrown and needs to be freshened up.
The funding will be distributed through the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, which distributes the state's GOMESA money. Spanish Fort Mayor Mike McMillan says plans have been in the works for some time, and it will be good to see those plans transition to reality.
We were going to put a bulkhead, and we decided we want to put a living shoreline in to give people waterfront access. We have picnic areas and those things. We'll complete that. It also will allow us to acquire some additional property on the causeway for more waterfront access for our citizens.
That additional property is known as the Shellbank property. It's a small cove with gated access on the far east side of the causeway. McMillan says there isn't yet a plan for what to do there.
The plans are yet to be established. This is to acquire the property. Long term, it'd be a park area for our citizens.
And that was our Hal Sherrick reporting. Now, this grant comes on the heels of another $3 million federal grant secured by 1st District Congressman Jerry Carl early this year. AlDOT says they're going to put that money toward the upgrades to the causeway ahead of construction of the new I-10 Bayway and River Bridge project. Still no word on how soon work will begin on either.